Hello there, and welcome to another of my videos. My name is Maya Marquez. Let's get this started.
There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. A beautiful day waiting for you.
So I was surfing the internet for new lenses for my G85, and I noticed the 25mm lens and the price. I was like, okay, so this little lens, it's actually really good for the price. So Best Buy is actually doing a sale on it, which is $100 off. So it brings it down to $149. And I was like, I cannot say no to that. And so I went and did some research on, what kind of images I will get with this lens, what people are using it for, and everything. And I was like, okay, so it's very quick with autofocus because of the size and the close range, and it creates this amazing bokeh effect. And so I was like, yeah, for that price, I better get me one. So I decided to order one through Best Buy, and I was waiting. And I was waiting, and finally arrived. It arrived yesterday, and I was like, okay, very excited to open the package. And once again, my excitement was deflated. This time a little further than the time I got the camera. So if you haven't seen that video, I will put the link up here on that card. So click on there or go to the info box down there, and then you'll see the link to that video, me unboxing the camera, and then you'll see what happened. So one of that little part was a surprising and / disgusting situation, which I still don't know what the heck. But anyway, nonetheless, everything else, the most important thing was fine, which was the camera and the lens itself. And this is what I'm using to record right now this video. But the important part here is that I ordered my lens. Finally, my lens arrived. I was so excited, and then it turned out to be crap. And let me explain what actually, let me show you. So it came in the, of course, bubble wrap package. And so I already opened it from the top. So this is the box with the lens. So 25mm f1.7 Lumix micro four thirds sensor lens. And so right away I noticed that the box was definitely hit, or heavy. Some heavy items were put either on top of it. Somehow the box was squished. So you see the big fold here. So it's definitely squished. And I was like, okay, if it's wrapped properly, then there shouldn't be no problems, because they come in this, bubble wrap, and, they usually package it very well. I've seen the, unboxing of the lens, multiple unboxing videos on the lens. And so I was like, okay, that's not too much of a big deal for me, as long as, the item is in working condition and it's brand new, which that's what I paid for, regardless of the discount, regardless of the sale price. I paid for a brand new item. So I was like, okay, so I opened the box, and I right away noticed the way it's packaged. This box has been tampered with, so it's not brand new. And one way that I can right away notice is that when you open this bubble wrap bag, inside it, the lens comes in this velvety styrofoam, one face bag. That's the original bag. Some of them come with a blue lined, from the factory. It doesn't have it. So that right there, I was like, well, that's missing. And then the worst part about it is that when I opened the lens itself, when I took the caps, the lens is scratched on the back. So if you look at, you probably won't be able to see it, but the lens is scratched, big ol' scratched. And then the front end, it's filthy, full of fingerprints, and it also has watermarks on it. Could be spit, or could be just splatter water. That to me, it it actually made me mad. I paid for a brand new item. I did not want it to deal with this, let alone have to wait, for them to send me a new one. If I would have gone to the store, if they would have carried the item in the store, then I would have gone to the store, pick it up myself, make sure that the item that I'm buying is brand new, and then I wouldn't have to deal with that. I will walk away with a brand new item, the one that I want in my hands, that's not the case because they don't carry, not all stores carry the items. So the first reason why I noticed that it was used is another thing. This comes in its own sealed bag. So the manuals are naked. They're all bent. You can tell that people have messed with it. Now, this is not of importance. You know, people always toss this aside or whatever. I'm just explaining what right away point. Even before I saw the lens, I was like, well, this is not right. This bag this is not brand new. So, and I was like, okay, so this is really, the manuals not being in the bag doesn't really much matter to me, as long as the lens is not touched, it's not used. So clearly this lens has been used, and not only used, it's been damaged. Actually, I didn't even see those scratches in the back till right now that I'm making the video. I saw that it was kind of dirty, but right now that I have the light over here and it just pretty much is so bright, I was like, okay, so that's not just fingerprint, it's actually scratched. On the front, it's just dirty as hell. So anyway, that was a very, very disappointing situation. So I'm yet to enjoy my lens, you know, and enjoy my product, what I paid. And so what I did is I right away called the 1-800 number, and I got a hold of a representative, and I explained what happened. With no hesitation, they decided to fix it the best way and fastest possible. So they told me that guarantee will arrive on Monday, so I will only have to wait over the weekend for the lens to arrive. Still, I have to wait. And so they're doing other things to try to sweeten the deal, because they expressed to me once again that my business is really important to them, regardless of how small it is. That to me tells me that this company is willing to work with me, willing to fix whatever wrong they did, to try and keep my business with them. This is the third time I believe we had situations with them, and every time, sometimes it's been a little rough to get there, but when you talk to the right person right away, they want to fix it, and they express to you how important your business is to them. So people like that, business like that, regardless of situations like this and how stressful, as long as you are willing to fix or do the best to fix the situation, I will continue to do business with you. So in this case, because they really haven't, pretty much said, bye or whatever, they're willing to fix the situation. So yeah, I'm having to pay in time, in patience, and all that. But so we'll see what happens on Monday. We'll see what happens, then when I get the lens, how I get the lens. I will definitely keep you guys up to date on that. And so far I feel I'm still going to do business with Best Buy because of that. They make me feel like, okay, it is important for them, so they will try their best to fix the situation. So that is what it is. And with that, I'll end this video. Bye.